Hello everybody, my name is Ajan Singh and today I am here to solve the question number 3039 of lead code. So let's jump into the question, what this question says and how to tackle this question. So let's do it. The question is about apply operation to make a string empty. We have to perform some operation such that the string will means the string will be empty at the end. So just let's just read the operation what is he wants to do. He wants us to do. Consider performing the following operation until the S will become empty. For every alphabet character from A to Z, remove the first occurrence of that character in S. For example, initially string is this. We have to do. Hmm, See here, it's removing the first occurrence of that alphabet. So every alphabet from A to Z. And then means in first operation it's moved A, B, and C. There is no other characters D which is present here. So the output of the first operation is A, B, B, C, A. And the output of means the output we also have to perform again and again until we make our string empty. So at the very end, what we get that means in the last operation we get like this BA. So if we perform here, then the resulting string will be empty. So basically, we have to perform, and means we have to return the last string which remains. Means after that even after the performing even a single operation, this string will become empty. So we have to return the last string which will be remain, and if we perform some operation on that string, it will become empty. So for me, the problem is quite simple. So just think of just pause the video and try to solve yourself. So the logic is that we have to make the string empty. Means we have to just remove out some characters from the string until it becomes empty. So can you guess how we can get that last string? One logic coming in my mind is that we have to store this all character in array. So let's do it first. So I am initializing array with size with size 26 because alphabet have 26 characters. So we are going to store each character at every index. So let's do it now. Enter is equal to s dot. So let's suppose s is the first character of that string. Hmm. Hmm. Then what we have to do? We have to just store that means we have to store the frequency of each and every character in that string. So this way this technique means I am subtracting the sky value of that character C to sky value of character A. If C is A, then A minus A will be equal to 0. Means A is going to store at index 0. If if C is B, means if C is equal to B, if C is B, then what we are doing is that the character B minus character A is going to return 1. So this code this line of code is going to increase the frequency of that first index of that array. So try to think of what I'm trying to say to you, because I'm not that much good at this. So try to think of. So here what we have done, we just stored the frequency of each character which present in string and suppose at the end we are getting like this. Hmm. Suppose this is our array. This is our array. Array, so suppose this is our array at the end of. So these are the frequency of each character. So number of means suppose some string have 12, 12, 12. Suppose some string have number of is in that string is 12. Number of b in that string it will be means will be 1. So after storing the frequency, what we get here is that in first operation, this array is going to be like this one. We are going to remove the one character of means we are definitely going to remove the first character means first occurrence of each and every character. So we have to subtract one from each and every index where the element is greater than zero. So after first operation, it's going to look like this. Just think of what I'm trying to say now. So after first operation, it will look like this. So this operation continues until the string will become empty. So just think of the greatest number which is present in our array. So that is going to be the biggest number. So biggest number is 12. So after 12th operation, this this string will be going to be of length 0. So what we have to do? We have to do n minus 1 operation such that if n operation takes a string to make empty, we have to perform n minus 1 operation such that the string will be at the very last stage. After that, even a single operation can make that string empty. So we have to return the maximum frequency. We have to return those characters which have the maximum frequency. Mm. And the order must means say here there is only one character 12 who have the who have the highest number of elements. So only one element will remain at the end. So output of that output of that case will be A. So let me just code. After that, I will try to explain more proper way. So I will find the biggest frequency element, the index. Mm, this code is going to be most efficient because space efficient because we are only using array of 26, array of character, means array of size 26 only now. That's why. So we are finding the maximum frequency. Mm, so max frequency is equal to method of max frequency, comma, so this block of code will return the maximum element. Means means, means this will return the character with maximum with character with having maximum frequency. Which character have most number means most number which character appear most in that given string. So after that we will store that character list. Not in list. Hash it will be good for our case. I will explain you each and every line of code again. So just be with me and try to understand. I will explain each and every lines. So don't worry about what I am doing now. If you can, if you can understand, if you can detect or try, if you can know, if you know what I'm doing, just try to follow me. If array of I is equal to max frequency when, then we will add a as is equal to array of I plus character A. So here I have even just think of what I have done here. After the, I've just converted it into the integer form, and after that I've converted it in character form. Then at the end I will put it to, I will add that to it to set. So problem is that it says that the last occurrence. So we will come from int. First we have to declare string builder BUIL string builder SB to new string builder for int I is equal to s dot length. Wait guys, -1 equal greater than equal to 0 I minus. We will iterating from backside of that string, and so let me first code. After that I will explain you. Char c is equal to l dot char I if set dot contains c, then sb dot append at 0. I don't think it was append inserted. It was insert. I think it was insert. I don't know whether it was correct or not. Return sb dot to string. Let's run it and see whether it was correct or not. Oh, it's giving something different. Don't know where I've done mistake. So guys, I will be back after just pointing. So guys, let me explain you what I'm trying to do. So first of all, here I have just recorded the frequency of each and every character present in that string, in given string S. After that, in that array, I found the maximum element in that maximum frequency in that array. After that, I initialize has set with name set, and I iterated over each and every index of I iterated over 0 to 26, and I measured whether the frequency of index I is equal to max frequency. If it is was max frequency, then insert in set. After that, I initialize the string builder with name SB, and then see suppose Suppose think of let me explain you explain you with examples. Hmm? Suppose here is the character A B C B C D E. So in first operation, what you will do? You will remove the first appearance of each and every character. So you will remove A B C D E. Means you will remove A B C D and the remaining will be B and C because these two are the extra character. These two are the extra ones. So in the very next step, what you will get? You will get an empty string. So this is the last step. So we have to return this last step string. Hmm. So what I am doing in code is that I have stored the frequency of each and every character in an array. So in this example, the frequency of A is 1, so I stored 1, and the frequency of B is twice, so I stored 2, and the frequency of C is twice, so I stored 2 at the index of C. The frequency of D is 1, so I stored 1, and the frequency of E is 1, so I stored 1. So in this block of code, I find the maximum frequency. So here, iterating over all the element, what we get the max is max frequency here is 2. So we will get 2 as a maximum. So I stored it in name. I stored that maximum value in max frequency. Now in the very next line of code, I will initialize hash set, and after that I iterated over each and every element. I iterated over each and every element and compare that whether that array that array contained the maximum frequency. If it was containing the maximum frequency, then I just stored that character in hash. Don't know where I have done wrong, but my code is not. Means I just stored. So what hasset is going to store is hasset is going to store only the A and B. So iterating over each and every character in on string s, and looking from back because only the last element will be remaining because initial will be get means initial will be removed out because we are iterating from front now according to the question. So if we iterate from backside and checking for the element which contain maximum frequency. So here E, the frequency of E is 1, so it's not containing the maximum frequency. Here D, moving to the next index. D, even D also doesn't have any kind of doesn't have maximum frequency. So we move to next element that is C. C index is this, and it contains the maximum frequency. So we will append it at the end, which is C, and we will move to the next element, which is also contain the maximum frequency, So we will append it the starting update string builder. So at the end we will return that string builder. Don't know what I'm doing wrong. Where is fault in my code? But it's not. Let me think of, and I will be back. So guys, I found a place where I've done doing mistake. So initially I was initially so let me just show you what I have done earlier. So earlier I have kept here array of I, but we have to insert the index because if frequency matched, then we have to find that index character, not the frequency. Means we have to find that index character now. So we are doing mistake here. This is a common mistake. And after that, one more problem comes up is that it stores all that element which was present. It is stored. This basically it stores. It basically it added all the element which was coming out to be as the answer. So let me just introduce a new variable called count. It's going to be it's going to count the length of the answer. Count up. Here we will decrease whenever we insert whenever we insert new character in string builder. And before starting new iteration, we will check whether count is zero or not. If count is zero, we need to break this loop, and at the end we are returning. So yes, it got accepted. Now just check off. Let's check it off. Already it passes all the way. Means it passes other cases or not. Hmm. So there is problem in my code. So L is 4 times. U is also having the frequency 4 times. Then it have to return UL. Then why it's not written? Okay, I understand. Hmm. And um, I got it. Have to remove have to remove that element that character C after inserting it in string builder. And now we don't need this count variable. I think it was all cases. So please give me time. I will explain you. Okay. Definitely going to pass all the cases. It was the efficient one. I cannot do make it more efficient. Okay, let me explain you what was happening. Um, first let me disclaim. So here we have given a string. Initially I initialized an array of 26 of size 26 and stored each and every character frequency in that array. So you know how to do that. If you don't know, then just go and search on ChatGPT or where or any platform. You can get how to do that. Hmm. After that, I iterated over each and every index of that array to get the maximum frequency, means that maximum value which is stored in that array. Here we get the maximum frequency, and next to that we initialize hash set where we store the characters which having the maximum frequency. So you just think of that only those characters will be remain in our last stage whose have maximum frequency, who have maximum frequency. Those only will be going to be remain. It's the logic. It's the thing which we have to pick. And then after that there is nothing to do that. And then I added all those characters instead, and I just initialized string builder so that it will be easy for us to make a string as means the way we want. After that, I just extracted out a character from that string. Hmm. each and every character from the string. We're moving basically we're moving from back because just think of in the question it was mentioned that it will iterate over means it will it, here it is mentioned that for every alphabet character from it will remove the first occurrence of the character in string S. So they are doing iteration from the starting means starting they're starting from here. So the last one only left at the very end. So try to think of now. It's a pretty simple. So I'm iterating from backside hmm, and decreasing the index each and every time until that index is index is greater than equal to 0. Storing that character in C and checking that whether that our set is containing that character or not. If it is containing that character, then we will insert that character in our string builder, which is the new string. And we have to remove that character from a set because if you don't remove, they start storing the all that character, which means it started storing that character. Means, for example, if it if, for example if C have the maximum frequency, if you are editing from back and you saw the C here, you see the C here, and what you have done, you just inserted this C in your string builder, and again you come when you come at this point, you will see the you will see the C here also. Then you have to means again your code will insert that C in your string builder. So this is the problem. So for this we have to remove that character from the set. Hmm. After that, at the very end, we have to return the substring. Hmm. So this is the thing, and it was pretty simple. I'm here to teach you about the logic, how to think of the logic. So basically, whenever there is a string, and we have to perform some operation on it, just try to implement or try to means don't try to use the hash map because it will take more time. And just think of one thing, just take keep in your mind that string means string if string is made up of alphabets, so there is only 26, there is only 26 alphabet there is only 26 alphabets is there. So this area of site 26 will be enough to store to do means to perform any kind of operation on that given string. So just think of like this. I think I have done means I have helped you to solve this problem. And I will keep doing this thing until I wish. So for today it's enough. We will meet again tomorrow. If you want any specific problem solution, just try to put down in comment section. I'll be there. And sorry guys because my English is not that much good. You have to suffer a lot. I'll try to improve it as soon as possible. So that's why I'm here. I'm making the videos. So thank you guys for listening and for seeing my videos. If you like, so bye guys.